All right, hello and welcome back to Sonic Spinball, Berkough's Drunk Plays. This is part two. I have eaten my Popeye's chicken, and my Popeye's chicken was fucking delicious. It's always more delicious when it's delivered, I guess. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself. Because it makes me feel better about everything that's going on in the world. So we're on the second level here. I don't know how to open up those other shafts. So I don't think this will take me anywhere. Yeah. I honestly don't remember how to beat this second level here. Just fumbling around. I think I may have beaten it on a stream before I may have beaten this level, but I don't know. Oh, come on. Oh, thank God. Alright. Nice. Thank God. Alright. So that means that that's what we need to do to get the other Chaos Emerald. There we go. Alright, it's all three Chaos Emeralds for this level. Now I just need to figure out how the hell I need to get to Robotnik. Or Robotnik as he is known from the comics and the cartoons. Probably not the way that I need to go, but I'm not sure where I do need to go. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so maybe on one of these. Actually, not sure where I need to go. Hopefully, no. Alright. Let's see. We already got all 3 Chaos Emeralds though, so hopefully I can go right to the boss, or right to the end of this level. Well, we're about to find out, so. No. Son of a bitch. There we go. Nice. Did I repeat him? Okay. Did I get another achievement on that? That would have been awesome. I'll have to check my Steam stats. No. Alright, so that's the second level. I think there are like 8 or 10 levels. There might even be like 12 levels in this game. No effing way that I'm gonna even get close to finishing this game tonight, I don't think. Or today. But I'm gonna keep playing anyway, and we'll see what happens. Some bullshit. Now see, I know that I've been here before a long time ago, but this honestly does not have the same memories as the first early stage, or even the second stage for that matter. There were no continues, like you just played through the game every time. Left wheel stopped. Oh, there's a chaos emerald. Yay. Alright, so there should be 2 more. Let's see if we can get those. No. Oh. Well, shit. I wish that I had known that. No. No. Shit. What is this? There's a rewind feature on the Genesis collection. I was just hitting random buttons. I had no idea. What? Oh my god, I wish I had known this like 3 hours ago. No. God damn it. I wonder if there's any penalty or... Yeah, no, let's... Wow. I can't believe I didn't know about this. For the longest time, did not even know that that was a thing. God, this makes this game so easy now. Every time you fuck up, just reverse it. I'm actually kind of not mad that that's a thing now. Well, guess there's no way to get around that. I'm just surprised that I didn't know that that was a thing. Like, I just squeezed my controller and one of the trigger buttons caused it to rewind. And I was like, oh, okay. No, god damn it. Alright, let's see if I can stay on this side of the pinball machine. No. There we go. Alright, so we got all 3 Chaos Emeralds. Now, how do I get to the boss? Alright. Beat the Nick. Thanks for that, Charles. I also don't know how far behind my stream is from when you commented on that. No. Alright, let's reverse it. I still can't believe that's a fucking thing. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, given the fact that all the Final Fantasy, at least the PlayStation 1 Final Fantasy games on Steam, all have the enhancements that you can use, like unlimited health and fucking unlimited strength, and yeah, I guess I'm not surprised. I'm still struggling to get to where I need to be in this fucking level, though. Like, this is really not helping me any, the fact that I can rewind. Rewind is a feature. God damn it. Oh, that's better. At least we're in somewhere else. No, no. All right. No, that's not where I wanted to go. I'm just gonna spam this fucking feature now. Just gonna be a dirty cheater. Oh, this is frustrating. How can I not get to where I need to be? This is so annoying. I suppose I do keep earning score, but I'd like to beat this level. Ah, so close. There we go. This is not where I need to go. There's some bullshit. That is not where the fuck I need to go either. Wow, I don't know if this is interesting for anybody to watch. Just me not doing good at this game. Aw, come on. No. Son of a bitch. I don't feel like I'm even earning any points right now. Oh, thank God, somewhere new. Or at least different from where I was. No, why do you have to put me back? Come on. Oh shit, I almost made it somewhere where I needed to be, I think. God damn it. Oh shit, is this a thing? Oh wow. Why didn't I do this before? Oh, well that's not good. God damn it. Let's just go all the way back. No. That's bullshit. Alright, well, I think I'm fucking done with this game. I could probably keep playing it for hours and hours and hours. I don't know how entertaining that actually is to anybody watching this video, though. So for right now, I've been streaming for 35 minutes. I feel like I've been on the same fucking level the entire time. I might pick up a different game though. Let's hunt for another Sega game that's in the collection. Maybe we'll find something else that I could play. Maybe. So let's see. We have Alex Kidd, Alien Soldier, Alien Storm, Altered Beast, Beyond Oasis, which I've heard is actually good. I've never actually played it. Biohazard Battle, Bonanza Brothers, Columns 3, Comic Zone. Comic Zone was fun. Crackdown. Not to be confused with the Microsoft property. Decap Attack, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Dynamite Heady, Echo the Dolphin, Echo the Tides of Time, the second one, Echo Jr., E-SWAT City Under Siege, Eternal Champions. Eternal Champions is fun. Fatal Labyrinth, Flicky, Gain Ground, Galaxy Force 2, Streets of Rage 3, 2, 1, Space Harrier 2, Sonic Spinball we were just playing, Sonic 3 Blast, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic 2, Sonic Shinobi 3, The Return of the Ninja Master, Shining Force 1 and 2, Shining in the Darkness, Soldier Dance, what was that? Shadow Dancer, Rise Star, Phantasy Star 4, The End of the Millennium, Phantasy Star 3, Generations of Doom, Phantasy Star 2, which I thought Phantasy Star 2 was I thought that was a Master System game, but I guess not. Light Crusader, Landstalker, Kid Chameleon, Gunstar Heroes, always fun. Golden Axe 1, 2, and 3. Super Thunderblade, Sword of Vermilion, Revenge of Shinobi, Toe Jam and Earl, Panic on Funkatron. Vector Man was fun. Vector Man 1 and 2. Virtua Fighter 2 is fucking garbage for the Genesis. I don't even know why this is part of this collection, Virtua Fighter 2. Because everybody knows that the Saturn games were where it was at. Because the Saturn could accurately create an arcade replica of the game in your home. The Genesis version was crap. Wonder Boy 3, Monster Lair, never played that. Wonder Boy Monster World, never played that. I'm half tempted to play Eternal Champions, actually. So Eternal Champions was one of those games that I got. I rented it. I never actually owned it. But if I do that, I'm gonna have to find the box art for it so that I can update my stream. Let's do this. So I'm gonna do a little shout out to all of the UK crowd. And we're gonna do a Mega Drive box art. Eternal Champions. Yeah. I'm gonna have to update my stream too. I don't know why. I always thought this was like a super cool fighting game back in the day, though. One player fight. Enter contest. Alright, so we got Shadow, Rax, Blade, Jetta, Slash, Trident, Xavier, Midnight, Larson, and that's it. Okay, so how many characters is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's only 10 characters in this entire game. It's interesting. I'm gonna play as Blade because I feel like he was the sort of like the poster child character for the game. Oh, really? Do I need to set the difficulty because I'm just gonna get my ass kicked, or what's going on here? Yeah, I'm just gonna get my ass kicked apparently. Come on, get the fuck out of here, Raiden. Some bullshit. like how Mitch is like, what the fuck is this? This is Eternal Champions. This is a fighting game for the Genesis and Mega Drive that I'm not very good at. I used to be good at this back in the day. I don't think that this helps. The controller that I'm using is not the best. So I don't know that the Steam controller is the best controller to have for fighting games. Fuck out of here. Oh my god, I might win. I won a fucking round, yes. Alright, I'm getting a little bit better at this as we progress. Only one round. I'm only going to win one round, apparently, and just be shit at the game for the rest of the time. So the... I should be playing Resident Evil drunk in the dark. I don't have Resident Evil downloaded to my computer, so I don't know how well that would work. No. What I might do though is I might look for other games that I have installed or other games that I can install quickly. Mainly Steam games, probably. Really? Time went out and I lost. Some bullshit. Alright. Yeah, we're not going to play that anymore. I don't know that there's any other... You know, I got this whole fucking Genesis collection. Really, the only games that I wanted off of it were Sonic Spinball, the original Sonic game, Sonic 1 and 2. 3D Blast is okay. I kind of wanted that. But Shining Force 2, Sonic Spinball, the Phantasy Star games, which I may never play ever. Phantasy Star 2, 3, and 4. It sounds like it would be fun. They're just so old. They're very grindy. Although I didn't know about the fucking rewind feature, so like apparently I need to look and see what other features they have for these various games, because that might change the way that I play these. Honestly, like the only reason to buy this collection is for nostalgia. Like the majority of these games are not very good. Golden Axe is fun, but only if you've got somebody to play it with. Gunstar Heroes, same thing. Kid Chameleon, forget about it. Landstalker's okay. Landstalker, I know a lot of people think this game is aces. It might be. I don't know. I never played this one. I know that it got pretty good critical acclaim. But yeah, let's see here. I'm not going to play this game. I'm gonna find something else in my Steam library probably to play. Um, so let's go ahead and hide this. Let's go ahead and hide this. Let's make this a little bit bigger for right now while I look for something to play. And close that out. I have not finished Yakuza. I don't have it currently installed on my computer, so that is not a game that I can just jump into. I don't know how long it'll take me to download it either. But we'll take a look here. Actually, I might stream Elder Scrolls Online. That's a possibility. Geometry Wars 3 is always a possibility. Geometry Wars 3 is a game that I love to go back to, especially after I've been drinking for a little while. Let's see. Hero Siege, Heroes of Hammerwatch, I have those installed. Kingdoms of Amalur. I might actually, let's see if this will load. Let's see if this will load up for me. I think I still have the, I might still have the box art saved on my computer even from last July when my wife and I started this game. Let's take a look. Yep, there it is. So wait, hold on. It failed. I don't know why it failed. I might have to change the version of Proton that I'm using to run these. Yeah, that might be it. So just need to see where that's at. I don't know why, but Proton 5 seems to be not the best. They got a lot of work to do to get it to function like it was functioning for a lot of older games. Could be a DirectX thing. That's always a possibility. Why it's not functioning properly. So yeah, I don't know if you guys can see. You probably can't see that. Effectively, what's happening is DirectX is reinstalling on my computer because I'd switched the Proton version that I'm using to get Kingdoms of Amalur to run. I am, of course, running this under Linux. Change the title here. Berkough's Drunk Plays Quarantine Edition. Oh, there we go. Let's see here. Is this... This is not showing up in my OBS. Alright, give me a moment to figure this out. I know you can hear the audio in the background, so that's a good sign. Resolution, full screen, disabled. Alright, let me see if I can get that to show up now. Oh, hey. That's not... It shows up in my preview, but it's not... It's not showing up in the live stream. That's disconcerting. Oh, I have to unhide it. That would help if I unhid it. Okay, so oh wow. Alright. Let's do this. Let's confirm, because I want it to be square. So I want the I want to try to get 4:3 aspect ratio. There we go. The only reason I want 4:3 aspect ratio is just so it looks a little better on stream with my box art and my webcam. So let's go, boom. Bring that down. All right, that should be good. That should be good enough. We'll move this over just a little bit. All right. Let's see, options. It is restore defaults. Does not seem to be recognizing my controller. So it kind of recognizes the controller, but not so much. Let's see where we're at here. Let's see what we got. Oh wow, I didn't realize I put 13 fucking hours into this game. Holy shit. This one's almost 13 hours too. Yeah, let's load this one. See where we're at. This had to have been, yeah, this is the game that my wife and I were playing, so let's see. No. Yeah, it's not, it is not recognizing my controller, and that sucks. Oh wow, I don't remember lifting these. Darling of Depravity. Till's collection. I don't know if we had to do this for a quest or like what the deal was. Must have had to steal these books for some type of quest. tutorials on. Let me see here. Turn the camera sensitivity like way down. Oh, that's much better. Okay. Alright, okay.
I hear you. You return. Well, the Primos has not graced the ears of his subjects in ages. What has he said to you?
I have no idea because I haven't played this game in like 6 months. I'm gonna go with the Circlet of Arceus.
The Circlet of Arceus. And Anakatos expects me to lead you to it? Has his reclusion left him
I'm gonna turn up the audio.
in his history as well as his people? Very well. As I cannot refuse the Primos, I will meet you in the crypts in the undersewers of the city. Let us deal with this as quickly as possible.
Okay.
We can find it in the crypts beneath the city's sewers. They are old structures, forgotten as the city was built above them.
So Mitch in the chat wants to know what is the lowdown
Be cautious in
of
these
this
lands.
game and what is it about. So that could take several hours for me to explain, but the basic is this is an action RPG. It has a combat system similar to Devil May Cry. You are a fate binder or a fate weaver. So you control the strands of fate, and it's just a giant fucking RPG, dude. There's all kinds of side quests and different things that you can do. When my wife originally played this game, she put well over 250 hours into it. There's thousands of years worth of history that was written by R.A. Salvatore, who is a famous Dungeons and Dragons writer. And yeah, it's kind of it's the basics, I guess. Let's see how well I do actually playing with mouse and keyboard. Pretty sure this is where I'm supposed to be, but I'm not actually certain of that. Where am I in the story? So, as a follow-up to what I just said, I am 13 hours into the story, so not very far at all. that's right. Okay. All right. This is all coming back to me now on how to use this. So. Okay, so the main quest that I'm on right now is to recover the Archies circlet. So yeah, I think I am in the right place where I need to be. Could barely hear me talking during combat. How about now? Is my audio better? Also need to turn up the brightness on this fucker. At least for me, I don't know if that's a little bit better for me. I don't know how well it is for everybody else, but yeah, I need it a little brighter. So that's my ultimate, I think. So right now, like, let's put into like the ultimate ability. The ultimate ability is like you stop time. That's sort of kind of do all this extra cool stuff to kill the enemies. Just take it all. Take all the loot. I already have that, but do it anyway. Let's see. Let's go over here. Let's my game audio is just slightly too loud. Let's see here. Alright, what about now? I've got it lowered down pretty low. I guess that's the problem with switching between games. Who knows? Maybe my game audio is like way too high for Sonic Spinball. I'm not sure. Let's go to the quests here. Let's see. How do I get back to my map? Let's go to map. Is that where I'm supposed to go? So it seems like it is. This might just be another quest for me to
Welcome,
do.
Beckoned? It seems my preconceptions were off. But I still need your divine aid. The plague spreads. I have worked on this city for all my lifetime.
Yeah, the combat
The
is pretty
sewers that
loud
run
in this
below it
game.
are my masterpiece. But this work of art is besmirched by rats. These foul vermin run rampant in my catacombs, tainting it with their fetid presence. Try as I might, I cannot best the scourge. But you beckoned. Your divine intervention is needed. I have pinpointed a much-traveled route used by the rats and seeded it with traps that can be activated on command. Find the levers that activate those traps. They've been placed on a ledge overlooking the route. When you see the rats pass below, simply pull the levers as they approach the traps. Slay the filthy vermin. Once I hunted the rats that plague our sewers with such zeal, but I have worked myself to exhaustion and am forced to rest here. Though I rest, the rats do not. Please, find the traps I laid in the sewer and lay waste to them.
Will do,
I
good
wish you
buddy.
well.
It's kind of funny. I think I may have talked about this before, but like one of the reasons that I even bought this game was because it came with add-ons for Mass Effect 3. So this game came out just like a month before Mass Effect 3, and if you bought this game and then bought Mass Effect 3,
In the sewers.
I will be very wary. When you bought this game and then bought Mass Effect 3, you got Kingdoms of Amalur armor in Mass Effect 3. So that was one of the reasons that I even picked up this game. I ended up enjoying it. It's not bad. I personally did not play it for
careful,
very
Cloud.
long, though. I ended up... I don't know why I stopped playing it, but in any case, my wife was interested in me playing Skyrim. So I told her, I was like, all right, well, I'll let you, make a character or whatever. She made a character in Skyrim and then started playing in third person, and I just could not watch her play in third person. I said, all right, if you want to play a third person RPG, here's this game. So I showed her this game, and then she fell in love with it and got way farther than I had ever been. And so, I don't know, I ended up buying it on Steam just so that I would have it, and so that she could play it. I have no idea where the hell I'm even at. This is, I should really sort of map out this area.
Ithene, guide your actions.
Pretty sure that guy is did some voices for Skyrim.
After all my labors, it is nice to rest in the living quarters.
Blessings to you.
The nice, cool thing about this game is It is just like all the games that Evan used to give me shit for. There are countless fucking texts to read. I think part of that is due to the fact that Ken Ralston was one of the lead developers on this game, and he was one of the lead developers for Oblivion, and I think that he worked on Morrowind as well. So he has that Elder Scrolls pedigree. I think that I have to go into the sewers to recover the circlet, so I will probably do that again.
I hope you are well.
Let's see. I don't know. The yellow circle is pointing me in this direction, which means this is probably where I need to go to finish this quest. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to follow the yellow circles.
Many greetings, stranger.
How may I serve?
Alright, so let's see here. I need to get to this part right here, so... This is also kind of an interesting game in terms of the, Oblivion, Morrowind, even Skyrim, you can just pull regents. So if you sort of find them in the world, it'll give them to you. This is an interesting game in that you have to have a high enough alchemy skill in order to get the regents. So you'll see that when I walk up to regents and I try to extract them, a lot of times it'll say no regents found. That's because the alchemy skill is not high enough. It's very strange. It's sort of a weird tabletop sort of mechanic. I don't know why they went for that. I also don't know why there's weapon degradation in this game, but there is. That's fucking annoying. Let's see. This is definitely where I want to go. So, like right here. You're also hindered by the amount of stuff that you can carry. You can expand your backpack throughout the game, though. So that's kind of nice. Trying to figure out how to dodge. I don't even know with these controls what dodge would be. It's not the middle button. It's not the right button. It's not Q. It's not E. It's not R. C is crouch. Tab doesn't do it. Shift is to block. Oh wow, alright, okay, so you are not...
What can I do? Come. If Anakatos wishes us to retrieve this circlet, we will do it quickly. I wish to be done with this. You are the first to hear his voice in some time. I almost thought he would join his acolytes in their silent pact. But his prolonged absence from his people has taken its toll on his judgment. Does the crypt of Arcades have no sanctity to him? Be cautious in these lands.
Let's see. Primary weapons. Oh wow. Alright, okay, so these robes will actually give me much higher resistance than these. God damn it. Alright, let's see. What is dodge? What do I do to dodge? Space. Alright. Sounds about right. Let's do this.
Cautious.
God damn it. I have contracted a disease. I must go see a healer. That's
Come. If that fool...
not fun.
If Anakatos wishes us to retrieve this circlet, we will do it quickly. I wish to be done with this. Very well.
I don't want to talk to you. I want to loot this sack. Jeez.
Come. If that fool... Farewell.
No. I want to loot this sack. There we go.
What can I do?
Alright. Let us go. I think this is the end right here. I think this is where we find the circlets. Maybe. Yep.
There. That is the artifact you seek. The circlet of Arcades. By taking it, Arcades' grave becomes an empty tomb. Let us depart. Anakatos has had his fun with me, and there is nothing left to plunder. It is nothing I can share with you, Beckoned. It is not worth your time.
Alright, tell
I
me.
always thought that were I to come to Arcades' crypt, it would be because of the work of gods alone. And here I am, by the will of none but Anakatos, flesh and blood. I cannot! I will not! Even after all these years, he has not forgotten his brand of viciousness. He knows I must obey his command. I apologize for my outbursts. However, it can be hard to let convictions go. But we must. We must.
What now?
Take the circlet back to Anakatos. He is most likely waiting for you. Be cautious in these lands.
Alright. Let us head back this way in this
No one
direction.
comes down here anymore. It is left to ruin, for the Colossi have no more need of these halls, or those interred within them. How many years did I...
that's a shame. It's a shame that I'm not going to listen to you talk. Let's see, where do I need to go? Ah, there we go. I need to find a healer. Apparently I'm fucking infected or something. Ooh, are you an enemy?
Yes, beckoned.
Are you going to dispel that for me?
It has been long since I have prayed to the gods, but I feel the litany singing once more.
Nope, you're not going to dispel that for me. Okay. Let's go this way. Need to go this direction.
Yes?
I almost did not see you.
Beckon, is there anything I can assist you with?
I think, and now that I was thinking about it, I was like, why does my controller not work? And I think the reason was because you're using PlayStation 4 controller, maybe? If I go and get my PS4 controller, I might plug it in.
You bear the circlet of Arcades. Then the wreath is almost complete. The foundation is gold with runes of prayer, as I said. Now, it must be woven with blood and toil. The colossi furnish the foundation, and nature furnishes the trappings. The laurels of the wreath are not crafted, but earned. We seek Teryx veins. Once they are ours, once the wreath is complete, the ritual of atonement can begin. I take it you have encountered a Teryx before. Likely the mongrel carrion-eating scavengers that plague us. They are a common foe. We seek the veins of the Alpha Teryx. They are fierce and proud, all that is wild and savage in nature. To prove to the gods the righteousness of our faith, and we must conquer a mighty foe. They will serve. The gods sent you to bear witness to our atonement. To do that, we must complete the wreath of absolution. The wreath is made from the large feathers, the veins of the Teryx Alphas. They live in Eries to the south.
Okay. There's a lot of stuff you could tell me about.
This land is the crucible by which my people might be forged to their new destiny. Vicious and inhospitable, it rebukes my people's every step. The end of this awaits.
Okay. Alright, let's go this direction, because this is where you want me to go.
Beckon, is there anything I can assist you with?
Blessings to you. I hope you find Idylla.
Anacates walks among us, and the citizens are awed. This act seems small to you,
Oh,
Beckoned,
shit. I don't want to travel.
but it is
to the
enough to
Teeth of
give my people hope.
Shit, did I just travel to the Teeth of... Alright. Okay, so this is DLC. I think. It's a very real possibility that we did not have the DLC before. This is why I don't remember this section of the game. And my wife probably headed directly for it because it was new content that she did not recognize. So that's what this is. Okay. That makes more sense. Yeah, so my buddy Charles says that our friend really enjoyed this game. Yeah, it's a pretty solid RPG, dude. It's hundreds of hours worth of content, easily. Let's see.
Time to die!
I always like the chakrams. The chakrams are fucking legit. They're pretty dangerous too. Who are you?
Good day. You must be the one I've been hearing so much talk about. The one that has been beckoned by Athene.
Dude, this
You are
guy...
truly
Alright.
someone special. Special enough that perhaps you could help me with a task that has been of great concern to me.
So the guy that's doing the voice for this particular NPC is totally the guy that does all the fucking Nords in Skyrim.
I seek to restore this shrine, so that the patrols of
Specifically-
the Teeth of Naros can take use of it. The shrine carries the blessings of the gods, relaying them to special litanies. However, the magics of the shrine have worn out.
Specifically,
can be
he sounds
repaired.
like
With 5 of these litanies, the magics of the shrine can be restored.
the guards. Like the guards of Whiterun and shit. Like that's who that guy sounds like.
Thank you, friend. I would search myself, but I would need to leave my post to do so. And I must keep the watch.
Totally.
5. Yes, 5 litanies should hold enough magic to restore the altar to working condition. Gather them and bring them here. They are scattered throughout the Teeth of Naros. I could not say their exact locations, but if you look hard enough, you will find them.
Alrighty then.
Be careful on your travels.
Okay, so I can pursue this quest if I choose. Meet Anacatos. Return to Anacatos. Where do I meet this motherfucker? In order to complete the Wreath of Absolution, he has asked me to assist him in recovering Petrix Vanus, the colorful feathers of the Petrix wing. To do so, I should meet him near the Petric's roosts in the wilds of the teeth. So that's the quest that I'm following. That's got to be the quest that is right here. Yeah. All right. So this is the direction that I'm headed. I'm actually going to go grab another beer real quick. So I will be back in 3 shakes of a lamb's tail. All right, I am back. I'm going to venture to guess that if you were able to find a lamb, you're only on 2 shakes of its tail, and I was actually faster than 3 shakes of a lamb's tail. But that's only a guess. I don't know if that's necessarily true. What is this right here? Found 1 of 5 litanies. Oh shit, that means that these other ones are litanies. Son of a bitch. Alright, I'll pick those up later, I guess. Let's continue down this road. Kind of want to fight this guy, but he's all alone, which means he's going to be hard, right? Oh, shit. That's some bullshit. Alright, let's run away. Run away! No! Alright, I need to... Oh fuck, he's after me. Why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that. Let's, Bullshit. I dodged. Run away. Alright, never mind. I'm not gonna kill that guy. Fucking troll. That's some bullshit. Oh, here we go. Here's the guy I was looking for.
We are here. That is good. I feel hope stirring in my veins once more. It is the prospect of reconciliation that has granted me a second youth. Come. We must kill the alphas of each Eyrie. With their veins in hand, we shall fulfill the gods' wishes. The Terex Eyries lie in the wilds of the teeth of Naros.
I
to the
totally
south
mispronounced
of the
that.
city.
The Terex Eyries.
We need not look far to find what we seek. But while there are many lesser Terex here, we seek only the plumage of their strongest and brightest. These are the true challenge.
It's kind of funny. So,
We must
Aria
act.
Salvatore is pretty famous for telling people that he doesn't care how they pronounce the names in fantasy
Feel
novels.
my wrath.
Partially because we all read them differently, right?
Feel Balin's
Oh shit.
Feel my wrath.
There we go. They're all dead. Okay.
Thus we begin. And as we harvest these trophies, you shall learn the journey the Colossi have taken to get here. Once we were but savages, no better than the other giant kin. We were called Myru, and to that identity we were chained until one day, Athene spoke to us. She spoke of a destiny and greatness that was not ours, but could be. She showed us the path of ascension, and we followed it here, to the teeth of Naros. No, we are far from the homeland of our ancestors. Undoubtedly the gods wished us to renounce our savage history. It was necessary. Though the Jotun and Etin once regarded us as kin, they grew jealous of us, of the strength we gained from the gods' favor. Tensions rose to war. It was a sign from Athene to my people to seek a new homeland, where the bounty of her wisdom could be harvested eternally.
Alrighty. Let me just ask
I
about...
am the primos of the Colossi people. As I lead them in politics, I lead them in prayer. He led my people into the times that you see today. The gods did not favor his reign, clearly. The messenger of the gods, one summoned to bring the word of faith back to our people. I always assumed that the beckoned would be one of my own kind, but you bear the cipher. Your role cannot be made more clear.
I love how, like, you're the fucking... the everything in all
Goddess
these
has
games.
shepherded my people for generations. She was responsible for the growth of my people. Somehow, we were found unworthy of her. I have prayed to learn why, but her anger must be far too great.
So I'm the fateless one, the
This is greater than any
The one with
city or
the
any people
cipher,
that you will find
fucking
in this
everything in this
world.
game.
Of that I assure you. But the city, though magnificent, is only half completed.
okay.
The Colossi are the children of the Titans. We are the inheritors of their will, and we are the ones that will shepherd this world into a new age.
Of course you will.
They are vicious beasts, wild and strong. The Alphas, our quarry, are particularly fierce. Many are the artifacts strewn throughout this world, but the cipher of Athene, I have seen its outline traced in tomes and scrolls, but never in person. Bearing it makes you an embodiment of her power, Berkough. She sees and hears through you. The Silent Choir is a group of our most faithful followers, and serve me as I serve the gods. So deep is their faith that they never speak upon entering service. Salvation awaits.
All right. So I guess I'm supposed to follow this guy.
Feel Balin's embrace. Feel Balin's embrace. Feel my wrath. We wandered the teeth of Naros in search of the homeland we were promised. And when hope seemed lost, we found the Hyperion. It was a divine artifact. No mortal hand could have crafted it, a massive stone, alone in the wilderness, with the image of a floating city engraved upon its surface. At the city's heart was the Hyperion itself. We knew then Athene was tasking us to craft this wondrous city, to form a covenant. But we betrayed that ideal. To test our worthiness, the gods have strewn throughout Amalur riddles, puzzles, and challenges. Answering them demonstrates our greatness. The Hyperion is one such challenge. Perhaps the greatest of them. And though we discovered it years before, we still do not have the answer. Very well, Berkough. Feel Balin's embrace! Feel Balin's embrace! Feel Balin's embrace! Feel Balin's embrace!
Alright. That was actually fairly easier than I thought it was going to be.
In the end, the city rose, but the Hyperion did not follow. The heart of the city remained unmoved. That we could not abide. My predecessor, Arches, sought to force the Hyperion up, but the Hyperion rejected him, killing him and his followers, and sealed itself away. Our work here is concluded. Since you seem to favor the arts of magic, take these. I used them once. May they guide your meditations.
All right.
It is a riddle carved of stone that the gods left for us. It shows a city of the clouds, with the Hyperion itself floating at its heart. It was a covenant the gods wished to form with us, to raise Idylla and the Hyperion with it. But the riddle is difficult, and we have no answer for it. The cipher you carry is a conduit to the gods, to their wisdom, their judgment, and their power. You carry it, and thus you are their intermediary. Since you will bear witness to the ritual of atonement, the gods will as well. I must make the gods see that my people can be redeemed for the faults of Arches. With the wreath in hand, I can conduct a ritual of atonement. As you bear the cipher, the conduit to the gods, you will bear witness. Come, we must conduct this ceremony at the site of our original transgression. Let us go to the Hyperion. If it will not, then why were you brought to me? To give pretense to salvation, to raise our hopes, only to crush them with failure? I know the gods of my forerunners. They would not flaunt the answer to their riddles without sharing it. Now come. The Hyperion awaits.
Well then, I guess I need to go.
This is not a ritual in a traditional sense. Never have we fallen so far. Never have we needed such an act of conviction. We must go to the Hyperion, which lies beneath the city of Idylla. It is the site of our great sin, and to be the site of our great absolution. We must act.
Alright. Let's level up though first. Yeah, see, I don't have anything in alchemy. Why do we put so much stuff in persuasion? I don't remember why we upped that so much. Maybe I'm just gonna keep going with persuasion because it's so high. I think I'm just gonna level that up. Confirm. Got a shit ton in sorcery. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay with stay on the monopath, or the sorcery path. Confirm that. Absolutely no difference between the Knight's Robe and this. Okay, so the Knight's Robes do give plus 30 health in addition to having the same sockets. So the sockets are kind of cool. You can get enchantments that you can socket into your armor and weapons later on in the game. Let's go ahead and equip those. Those are much better than I have. These silk shoes are slightly better, but only because they have a socket. I don't really have anything to put in there though. I don't think. I guess I do have stuff that I can socket. Let's see here. How do I do that? I don't remember. Into the teeth of Naros. We must go to the Hyperion Temple. Alright, let's do this. Let's see. I guess I have to jump down. Maybe. Yeah, I guess I have to. Oh, wow. All right. All right, so YouTube's telling me that some of you may experience some buffering along the way. No worries. Why do I not see the chest right here? It's weird. Should be right there. Unless it's the egg. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. Did I get some new... I may have some new chakrams. The chakrams are fucking badass. I don't know. Those are not anywhere close to the same level as the ones that I have equipped. Alright, let's, I'm probably gonna go straight for the quest mark. Kind of curious to see, let's go see if, actually it looks a little bit better. It says it needs to be restarted, but it already looks better. Looks closer to the Xbox 360 game. I wanted to see if I can improve the visuals just slightly. The frame rate appears to have taken a little bit of a hit, but not bad. We'll see what happens when I get into combat, I guess. Here's a lore stone. These are always fun.
In the youth of Amalur lived the Uranos, existing from the hill land of the savage people. We wasted the gifts of the gods ourselves.
Is this the right way to go? Yes, the right way to go. Alright, we are headed in the right direction. I'll teach you to fucking jump out of the way. Jesus, there's a lot of them. Teach you. Damn, I didn't expect those guys to be so hard. Just fucking came out of nowhere. I don't know where I'm supposed to go to heal myself. I'm sort of just locked into this DLC right now, I think. Which sucks.
Beckon, I was told that you and the Primos are allowed to enter. By all means, conduct what business you have within. The structure behind me is the holiest site in these lands. I can speak no more of it. I am sorry. I do not doubt that the Primos is loved by the gods. When the rest toiled in futility, he raised the whole of Idylla. Truly, it was a miracle. I am a humble guardian of this complex, here to make sure that none sully it with their footsteps. They are colossi who have witnessed the holiness of Anokatos and sworn oaths to serve his every will. The garb they wear reminds themselves of our savage past, and how they are unworthy of all things, even the act of speech. Hence, their name.
All right. So you cannot talk to the silent guys. Silent choir, acolyte. You cannot talk to them. It won't let you. Which makes sense because they're fucking silent. But I don't know why it pops up the option to actually click to talk to them. If that was the case.
You have come, good. We stand in a ground once hallowed beyond all things, now tainted by the excommunication of my people. Ever since that terrible day when arrogance and desperation brought about the disfavor of the gods, my followers have tended this place. Now come. We shall go to the antechamber of the Hyperion, the very spot where the sins of the Colossi were answered. The antechamber is the flawed design of Arches. It was the means by which he sought to force the Hyperion to join the city. It was to do so using the spark of divine magic Athene placed into each of us, that these fragments combined create a force equal to that of a god. Such power was never meant to be wielded by the unworthy. The energies struck back at Arches, and the many assembled in his chamber, killing them. It is where the former Primos, Arches, bade the Hyperion to rise to join our city. Where the gods saw fit to condemn us for our hubris, it will be the altar of our forgiveness. Come, Berkough.
I am glad to see you survived the Terex Eries beckoned. And now I see that Anakatos is intent on fulfilling his whim. I would be careful. The temple is old. My soldiers are still dealing with the Jotun, but with Karunk dead, I can resume my other duties of keeping peace in these lands. Unfortunately, that includes this. Anakatos personally requested my guards, and I escort his followers here. I dislike this place. This cavern is nothing more than a tomb, a monument to Arcais and those that died following him to ruin. We learned definitively that all the trials we surmounted, all the strife we weathered in pursuit of Athene's love, had been in vain. But the most important lesson was learned by few. We cannot depend on the heavens to support us. We should make our own way in this world. Arcais and Anakatos have already shown me the delusions of fate. I only hope this farce is done with quickly. Very well.
Alright. I don't really want to talk to her forever. I would if I wasn't streaming, I guess.
We must finish
I just don't think
this.
it's going to be that interesting for anybody watching. Not that this is very interesting to watch
Much
either.
was ruined in that dark hour. The magics holding the paths together were unbound. Only the cipher can reorder such magics. Press ahead and set the path. Come. We must finish this.
Of course we must.
This mural was to celebrate the great triumph of my people. The city floats. It is nothing without the Hyperion at its heart. If you were curious, I could tell you more. The mural you see before us is meant to represent the triumph of my people. But all I see is a broken promise. The mural depicts the great sanctification my people have undergone. We were never to ascend past the brutish people you see depicted. But here we are now. Thanks to the will of the gods and their tests of valor. But now that they've fallen silent, what awaits us? I know the answer already. Regression. Come,
If you
Berkough.
know the answer already, then let's fucking do this.
Again, we find the way barred. I'm afraid I need your help once more. finish this. Come. The antechamber waits below. Come, beckoned.
So I guess I'm just gonna keep going forward, regardless of what he has to say, or I do have to talk to. I have to talk to him along the way, I guess. It's annoying.
Come. We must finish this. We have reached it. Beyond that stone is the Hyperion, the gift of the gods, the symbol of a covenant concluded. It rests out of reach, waiting for the day when the gods forgive our trespass, when they find us worthy again. Until now, I feared such a day would not come. We should begin. The gods visited this room once before. It seems only fit that you occupy their position. I will take my place where Arceus once stood. Long before, Arceus dared grasp the power of the gods and was judged according to his impudence. We act now as their analogues. In you, the gods visit this chamber once more. You shall stand where they appeared and made manifest their wrath. And I shall stand where Arceus stood and bore the brunt of their imminent will.
Alright then, let's fucking do it.
The end of this awaits. Thank the gods! Praise be to them after all this time. I bear witness to their confirmation. You have done so well, Beckoned, to bring the cipher to me and to let me use its strength. With you, I can do what Arceus could not. Command the Hyperion.
So I'm gonna kill this guy, basically. I have 3 dialogue options. What did you do to me? What's going on? You'll regret whatever you did. I think the third option is probably the best one to choose.
I already do. You cannot know the agony of this decision. And I know that on this spot years before, the gods judged Idylla and its people unworthy. I will finally appease them. For I will use the energy of the Hyperion to destroy it. Once Idylla falls, I will forge from the ruins a people the gods approve of. I'm sorry. You must be a martyr to our cause, Beckoned. But it must be done.
Oh, shit. Alright, okay. fuck? That's some bullshit. Fucking wolf. Alright, let's use greater precision. Do a healing potion.
The gods curse you!
So apparently I can't fucking dodge that. Like, what is that bullshit? Cipher is broken. That's it. I got 71 gold after all that. You've got to be fucking kidding me. 71 gold. That's some bullshit. Alright, let's where do I go? Alright.
Your ignorance is
Fuck out of here. Really?
pitiful.
Foolish heathen!
Here.
Oh, well, this is certainly not fun. Alright, and apparently there's a bunch of enemies up here that I gotta kill, which is everybody that basically followed me down here. Oh yeah, we gotta... Use a minor healing potion just to get by. This is a cool looking area, though. I do have to admit. Come on. I don't need a frying pan, but I'll fucking take it, I guess. Jesus. Alright, hold on. Yeah, everything here is less powerful than these. Do I have... I don't have a repair kit, do I? Let me see if I have a repair kit. There's a repair kit. Alright, let's... repair everything that we have on us right now, just to be on the safe side. Most everything. This is way better, but I don't have enough might to wear it. Those are better, but I don't have enough finesse. Same thing here. Those are better, but I don't have enough might. So, if you haven't been paying attention, the finesse, might, and sorcery, those are the three like skill lines that you can do. And it also depends how many points you have in each of the abilities or each of the skill lines is sort of determines what armor and weapons you can use. So, like for instance, these look better. They would be better. So they have 25 defense at the top there. That's that green 25 by the shield. But underneath finesse, it's 18 in red, which means I don't have enough finesse points to actually wear that. Whereas if I hover over the silk shoes, they are 17 defense, but the sorcery is 18, and that's a white number, which means that I have enough in that skill line to use it. So, just in case you were curious why I was not using the more powerful armor, that's why. Also do want to turn off so I don't know why it says I need to restart the game to see the effects, because I can totally see the effects right here.
Beckoned. What has happened? Why are Anakatos' acolytes attacking us? What is he doing with the Hyperion? Destroy Idilla? No! That zealous fool! Have the loss of his gods driven him to such despair to use the Beckoned and the Cipher for such ends? We must make our way from this place. We cannot stop Anakatos from here. Take this talisman. The silent choir acolyte who bore it won't need it anymore. Now let's move.
Alright, are you gonna fucking help me?
How
Other than
if
just
we
give me
cannot
some
reach
random
him,
ass.
and we can do nothing to stop him if his worshippers kill us here? We must make for the surface, and hope that there is time enough for us to deal with him.
Oh shit! All right.
Farewell.
Okay. Greater healing potion. Definitely needed that. Alright, are you gonna help me fight these assholes, or are you just gonna run? Alright, good.
I won't hold back.
You're ignorant.
What is it?
Oh shit. Almost fell off the edge there, but thankfully did not. Let's use a minor healing potion. I don't know why, like I've hit my my button to use my
Anakatos has
fate
sealed
skills,
himself
but
in with the Hyperion, and his silent choir will lay down their lives for him. I do not know what to do, Beckoned. I have defended my people from beasts and disasters, but nothing like this. Of course, I will not let Anakatos destroy my people because he believes the gods demand it. I know we have the strength we need inside of us, despite his claims. We are worth saving, even if the gods disagree. But Anakatos has sealed himself in the Hyperion antechamber. Without the cipher and knowledge of the Hyperion, we are lost.
I'm gonna say, can we unseal it another way?
Anakatos was clever by exploiting your power. The cipher must be the key to unlocking the Hyperion, and he has broken it in his plan. But that is the one thing my people have been unable to do since we first came here. Only the Primos would know enough about the riddle for us to even try. Anakatos and his silent choir had a monastic retreat in the wilderness, Nixaros. If we need his knowledge, we best start our search there.
Okay, where is this guy?
It is an old portion of the city that was never raised up. It was supposed to be a shrine of quiet contemplation. Now it is the refuge of Anakatos' silent choir. The complex rests where it was first carved, in the Mountains of the Teeth. Very well.
There's a bunch of other stuff I gotta ask her about, but in the interest of getting to a town where I can like heal myself and get rid of the diseases that I have, figured that I would just go ahead and get the fuck out of here. Apparently there are enemies right here. I gotta fight this motherfucker now. I didn't want to fight him before. There we go. Does he not have anything that I can loot? There we go. Alright, so let's see. Where do I need to go? I need to go back here. That's weird. I feel like there used to be a way that I could the Phalanx, the Teeth of Naros. Oh yeah, okay, so just in case anybody's curious, so like this is the Teeth of Naros. Here is this is all the DLC. Close. No. The rest of this, the Phalanx here, is all the rest of the game. This area, like right here, no, close. For Dalenarth, all of the stuff that I have unlocked, or all the stuff that we have unlocked, both my wife and I, all of that stuff was the 13 hours that we put into the game. Each area is about that amount of time. So Dalenarth, 13, 14, maybe 20 hours. The plains of Erath or Reth, can't pronounce it. The plains to the east of that, another like 20 hours. Dater or Datire, another 20 hours. Across the way, you have Clericon. That's another 20 to 30 hours. And then finally, Alabastra, another 20 to 30 hours. This game is fucking massive. It truly is. And then, of course, you have the final area at the top there. Or that might be more DLC, which is probably another 20 hours or so. This game is fucking massive. It's ridiculous how much content there is. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I do need to get to a fucking... I need to fast travel somewhere to heal myself, though. So let's see here. I think I can fast travel back to here. Yeah. All right. Okay. So let's see. Ballads library. Healing. All right. Let's fast travel here. Just get my character healed. Let me restock my potions. Some of my potions.
The waters of...
Where's the healing? So let's go to local map. All right. So all right. Just to kind of give you guys an idea. So this area right here, this Glendora area, if I go to local map, this is the map for that area. It is sprawling. There's tons of shit to do, tons of enemies to fight. And here's the little tiny town that I find myself in. Here's the healer right here. So let's
Loch Dighton,
close
such a lovely
this.
sight. There are bandits out there. Despite
Now the boggarts are driven back. Dare I say it? There's a glimmer of hope there is.
Healing. I'll lift those curses. Thank God. Okay.
Poor dear, that is an old stone. These days it's almost common to lose a friend. And I'll tell you, he was a dear one. He'll be sorely missed here and up at the mission. Me with thorough keeping.
Kind of half tempted to not do any of the Teeth of Naro stuff, or at least not to finish that, and just kind of wander about in the main game. I don't know why. I just...
Lumpkins, oafs, and busybodies. Except for the poor bedraggled sick ones here in my care. I suppose they all mean well, only the airs coming out of these woods have addled their brains. Well, she made no friends when she first settled here. Don't know which had less sense or the crafter lot. And what I'd like to know is, why didn't she see it coming? Only thing for treating the blood plague. Few indeed have the skill to make it. I certainly can't, for all my years as a healer.
Alright.
Well, on your way with you.
Let me see. Let's look at our quests. Let's see what we've got. So this is clearly the Teeth of Naros. Return to Nerlin. Let's see. Legend of Deadkill. Oh, so the Legend of Deadkill is the other DLC that came out for this one. Colossi artifacts. Collect Marauder tomes. Let's see. Let's see if we can do a side quest. Labor of Love. Return to Praetor. Find Praetor's wife. Where is this on the map? World map. That is a side quest for there. My dog is not happy. What? Alright. I will be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. So apparently somebody else was walking their dog, and we have our windows open. And my dog could smell their dog, and my dog doesn't like other dogs, so she gets very frustrated and angry about that. In any case, all right, so we are looking for, or at least I'm looking for, some type of quick side quest that I can do. Let's find out where this one is. That one is also there. All right. So it seems like all of the side quests that we've picked up are at in the teeth of Naros. It's primal bow. Oh wow, 50. All right, let's change the secondary weapon to that's not as powerful as the one we have equipped. Okay. Yeah, these chakrams are fucking like way overpowered compared to this other stuff. Should probably sell some of these things too. There's really no reason to have stuff that I can't wear. Yeah, stuff that's not powerful enough. Let's see. Okay. So that's another side quest there. Try this one. So rallying cry is Wormsworn camp in Ettenmere has not been heard from in some time. I should travel to the camp and see what is wrong. Is that? Oh yeah, that's okay. So that's close. Let's fast travel to here. Oh yeah, I've still got a lot of area to cover over here. Killed that frickin' turtle. Alright, let's see here. That was not the way I should be going, I don't think. Although it could be, I guess. Yeah, let's continue heading this way and see if it leads to where we need it to lead. Alrighty then. That wasn't too bad. It's weird that some regents you're able to harvest and others you are not. I still don't know what all of them do. Soldier's daggers. Yeah, this has got to be where I got to go. Okay. So it looks like I went the right way. Wow. Alright, chakrams are definitely the way to go. For sure. Easy to take out large groups of enemies very quickly. It's definitely more powerful. Fey blades are kind of cool. Let's see if we can equip the Fey blades. Nope. Ah. Level 6. Just none of them are quite as powerful as the chakrams, so doesn't make a whole lot of sense to equip them. Let's see. Yeah, I really need to sell some shit. Alright, have the protection. It's always nice. Retrieve the Warsworn Ledger. Alright, well I guess that means I have to read it. Let's see what's going on here. We've been asked by concerned citizens in Gohart and Dinhill to suppress a potential Etten war party from forming. Seems the two-headed brutes can become a sizable threat when organized. As best we can tell, the Etten are flocking to four prominent shaman who are calling for a war. They go by Duxter, Answer, Mirog, and Soul. Taking out all of them should stop this movement before it truly starts. Killing 4 Etten is a hard enough task. Having an army of the bastards between them is worse, but times are hard and we need the coin. There's a good chance that you won't make it back, but that was the oath you took, and this is the job we have. May the gods help you. All right. So that explains the several new quest markers on the map. What the fuck? Meet Agarth at Delok. What is that? Meet Agar at Delok. That must be another quest that I have to do. Shit, I'm half tempted to do this just because it's so goddamn close. Alright, let's do this. Why are you so Jesus.
It's good you're here. I was beginning to think you were just something I saw in the bottle. Welcome to the ruins of Delok.
Alright, so I should point out, since I don't know how many people watched the original streams of us playing this game, Agarth or Agarth, he's one of the main characters in the game, and he is a drunk, and he's a glorious fighter. Let's see.
Yes, it doesn't look like much, but in these ruins lies the Theater of Fate, the ancient home of the Fate Weavers. Come with me. No telling what we'll find down there. It's the ruins of the Theater of Fate. This is where the first Fate Weavers learned how to read the weave. They left their wisdom behind in the Destiny Stone. I'm hoping that the stone will tell me who you are.
Will tell me who you are. Alright, let's run through all this.
Once I was Agarth the Unyielding, the Blade of Avgrum. I wrestled the Colossus Priestess and declined knighthood by the High King of the Fae. I was a hero of men, but that wasn't enough for me. I joined the Fate Weavers, hoping to find a way to conquer destiny itself. Turns out fate is the one thing I couldn't fight. He died before his time, but I can't imagine many tears will be shed for him. You tell enough futures and soon you won't have any friends left. Everyone thinks the immortal Fae are enigmas. It's all wrong. The Fae are simple, far simpler than mortals. They never change. Even when their bodies die, they reform again, often years later. We are all threads in the tapestry of fate, measured, woven, and cut according to a great plan. Fate Weavers undertake the task of reading those threads. Our title always was a bitter lie, since we have control over how that tapestry is woven. But you do. And when a Fate Weaver looks at your place in the weave, we see only the shapes of what you may choose to become. We are all threads in the tapestry. Our title always... And when a Fate Weaver looks at your place in the weave, we see only the shapes of what you may choose to become.
Did not mean to click on that again. Let's see.
Beautiful city, isn't it?
Game real quick, just to see if I can figure out why exactly my connection is not very good. Seems like my stream has dropped just recently. It was fine earlier today, but not very good right now. Okay, all right. It's just picked back up. So, good to know.
Ah, the warm and welcoming Fae of the Summer Court. They were the ones who welcomed man, Alpha, and Gnome into the Faelands. You'd hardly realize the Tuatha are the same sort of creature. Strange crystal, Prismir. It's normally a shade of blue, but when you treat it and charge it with magic, it turns blood red. The Niskaru are hideous creatures of chaos and corruption. They hated the Arathi, but unlike them, the Niskaru still stalk our world. Thankfully, they've mostly been driven back from the Feylands, but you still find a few lurking deep underground. The Fate Weavers were once a great, unified order of sages from all the mortal races. We foretold the destinies of kings and gods. But that power takes a toll. Worse. The Order splintered long ago. Now the old traditions are all but lost. And all I foretell is the fate of my beer. And I see it being empty soon.
Oh, Garth.
In we go.
Let's do this.
Keep quiet. We aren't safe here. Stay close.
No, I want to loot the shaman. Alright, so let's see here. In terms of my weapons, it's not too bad. I guess I can use... Oh shit, I only have 3 repair kits left. Let us save this. I'm going to save this on my oldest save. So 7-2, level 0. Okay. Rewrite that save. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try to see if we can get through this dungeon real quick. I don't know if I have enough stuff to get me through it, though. We'll see.
Ever since this place was abandoned, strange beasts have moved in. Stay close. This place has been abandoned for so long that some Fate Weavers think it's just a legend.
I think I'm like far high enough in level, though, that should be able to get through this without much of a problem. Seriously? So, let's see. Yeah, all right. That makes sense. Okay, I was on the wrong quest. I was wondering why the quest marker was taking me back outside. But I had not selected this quest, so...
Too late.
I think I am high enough level to take this on. This should not be that difficult. If not, maybe I can just lower the difficulty level or something. We'll see. We'll see what happens. This fucking door looks awesome.
The theater can show us the whole tapestry of fate laid bare. We can do nothing to change it or prevent its horrors. Well, most of us can.
Alright, let's I do want to repair my chakrams at least. Want to make sure that they're good to go for the rest of this little journey, little excursion that we're having here, this dungeon delve. Because these are definitely the weapons that are going to get me through this. So... It's got a mask on.
After all those years of hiding in a bottle, it's good to see some action again. If only one last time.
After all those years of hiding in a bottle. So, not sure if you guys caught that, but I did switch my magic up a little bit there. The number keys will let me switch what magic I'm using. So I guess I could heal if I wanted to. I forgot that we got some necromancy skills and spells. I'm liking that. I'm liking the necromancy. Actually, wonder what other magic I have. Let's see if I can. Ah, okay, there we go. So, Mark of Flame is number 3. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I'm gonna leave this as is. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm gonna leave that magic equipped so I can summon another skeleton warrior if I need to. Skeleton warriors. If you remember that, you had a good childhood. Just saying. Let him fight him. And just watch this happen. Let's go over here. Let's fight these guys.
We're almost there. Or at least as far as I can take you.
It's actually getting quite dark in here. I'm gonna load up my handy dandy webcam tool here and increase the exposure and increase the gain. So I'm not so dark. All right, there we go.
I've seen this. This moment. I'm sorry, my friend. This is as far as I can take you.
For real? That's some bullshit. Save. Should have healed. Should have fucking healed.
We're almost there. Or at least as far as I can take you. I've seen this. This moment. I'm sorry, my friend. This is as far as I can take you.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Another victory!
Thank God. Alright, let's level up. I kind of want to put it into... I guess persuasion. I'm just gonna level up persuasion. I'm just gonna max that motherfucker out. And then sorcery. Let's see here. Scepters and staves I don't care about. Sphere protection I don't care about. Chain lightning. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do that. Confirm. I don't have enough might to wear that stuff anyway. Moves. I don't. Let's see. Oh, nice. Okay, so attack, pause, attack.
I'm still. He was supposed to. Do you have any idea what you've done? what sort of power you're playing with.
Yes, I do.
You absorbed everything he was, everything he would do. You changed the weave of destiny itself. Because of you, there are deeds he won't do, children of his that won't be born, victims that won't die when they were supposed to.
He tried to kill us. So
Yes, I'm aware. But there's still no telling what damage you could do if you aren't careful. You're much more dangerous than I thought. We need to get you to the Theater of Fate right away.
Well, then let's do it, Agath. Let's go to the Theater of Fate. Come now. We must travel there. And kill all who oppose us in our path. Sativa fibers. Could be very useful later on. Without your help, dude. I murdered all those kobolds. I love these doors. These doors are very fascinating. That is it F12? I'm trying to remember what the Steam screenshot thing is. Let's go ahead and open up. Oh, damn it. I don't want it to say escape to continue. Save game, create new save. Alright, I have to make sure that, yes. Exit, yes. I have to make sure that the overlay is enabled for this game so that I can take a screenshot. Right now it's uploading my cloud saves. Let's see here. The overlay is enabled. Why didn't it let me use it? Weird. Usually Shift Tab will do it. It'll throw you into the game or throw you into the overlay so that I could figure out what the screenshot is. F12. That's what I pressed. Alright, well, shit. Alright, let's load this up. Load game. Save. I feel like This is where I wanted to be. Alright, do I have to kill those fucking kobolds again? Maybe. Small price to pay. No, they're dead. Okay. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Really? Wait, am I going the wrong way? I may be going the wrong way. Yeah, I was going the wrong way. Alright. Phew. Thank God. I thought I was... There we go. Alright. Okay, so let's get the door. There we go. Screenshot taken. Let's get one back here. Taking some screenshots. I'm gonna try to enter into
the Theater of Fate.
Dyson's Screenshot Society contest this month. I don't know what the theme is, but I'll find out, and I'm gonna submit a screenshot this month. This is pretty epic. I love this. Just love how vast everything feels. I'm gonna have to utilize some of that, some of the combos that I've been missing out on. Let's go. To the Theater of Fate. Let's do this.
We Fate Weavers never fully understood the power of this place. Seems there's a lot we don't understand. Gods, I should have brought another bottle.
It's alright, buddy. I got one for you and me. I feel like those guys were easier to beat
No
than
surprise in this Skaru found its way to this place of
some
power.
of the kobolds even.
Everything about these ruins is dedicated to this room, and at the center of it all is the Destiny Stone. With it, the Fae taught the Fate Weavers the answers to the deepest mysteries of fate. Put your hands on the stone, and maybe we can find answers to your own mysteries. Just put your hand on the Destiny Stone. It'll show me where you fit into the tapestry of fate. Destiny Stone came apart at your touch. And all around you, the tapestry of fate, unweaving itself. And there at the core was the Codex of Destiny. The wisdom that the Fae used to help the first Fate Weavers understand the nature of the weave. Don't you see what this means?
That I broke. I want to say that I broke your fate rock, but I'm gonna go with the world is changing.
Yes, yes, it is. And from what I can tell, you're the one changing it. With every breath, you're changing how lives begin and end. The way the Codex of Destiny came to you out of the stone. That's got to mean something, too. But I'll be damned if I can read this thing.
This means I'm unstoppable.
No. You can still die or fail, but fate doesn't enforce the weave on you. Your gift is freedom, to you and to those around you. And that means I owe you a... Wait, what's that?
Purge the abomination! In the name of Godflaw!
Yes. I love her.
You're not right.
Who are you? How do we know you're not working with the Tuatha?
I don't care if you trust me. I'm much more interested in your friend here. I'm beginning to think that these Tuatha don't like you. Now, why do you think that might be? After all, someone who can change the fate of the world, who wouldn't want you? Enough to know you're something special. Far more interesting than you were before you died. And that's saying quite a bit. Now it's my turn. What are you doing here? Ha! Knowing the future is for fools. Who reads the end of a book before it's time? Save your attention for the present. Like that codex you found? Our scholars thought those were all gone from the world. But you're just full of surprises. Good luck understanding it. That's Fae knowledge. They don't even have a written language. The stone is simply embedded with what they know, unseeable to mortals.
How can I understand?
For something like that, you'll need more than just any lawmaster. In fact, you may want to go straight to the top. Once you deal with these Tuatha, perhaps you should visit the High King in Issa. I'm sure someone as resourceful as you can find their way in. Be on your way.
Speak with Elisha.
Something on your mind?
Yeah. You have a bunch of information that I need to
The
know.
Gardens of Issa, home of the Summer Fae, once spread from the forests of Dalantarth, across the plains of Erethel, and even through the deserts of Ditir. Between the madness of the war and the spread of man, Alfar, and Nome, the Summer Fae lose a little more ground every day. A tragedy for them. The Tuatha are a radical sect of Fae within the Winter Court, led by Gadflow and his insane rants about their new god. They've taken power and declared war on mortals. They use raw prismia to enhance their power, and their devotion borders on madness. But the most terrifying thing to the Fae is simply the fact that their siblings have changed so completely. Is that the name of this place? I was just following those thugs. Thought I could steal something valuable from them, but all I got was you.
Pretty sure I'm valuable, damn it.
You haven't been around much, have you? The Tuatha have been pressing west from their home in Alabastra. Right now, they're only threatening my people. But if we fall, the Tuatha will turn their eyes to the other mortal races. The Summer Court, or the Seelie Fae if you prefer, embody the growth and energy of nature, but they can still be as aloof and uncaring as a brutal summer day. The current High King of the Fae is Titarian, the wisest of the Summer Court. While Gadflow has undermined the Winter Court, he tries to keep their cycle in balance. The Winter Court, or the Unseelie, embrace the destruction and decay of nature. They aren't evil, but they aren't exactly the best of friends. Normally they share power peacefully with the Summer Court, but since the Tuatha have seized power, there is neither peace nor predictability. Titarian isn't quite what you'd expect from the High King of Summer, but he hasn't got the arrogance of his cousins, or their cheer. Ever since Gadflow killed the High King of Winter and started the war, Titarian has become distant and melancholy, and blind to the dangers around him. You haven't been around much, have you? Right now, be on your way.
Alright, so where do I need to go? I need to talk to
We
Berkough.
can't trust her. Never met a Darkolfar who'd give me a straight answer, even with a sword at their throat. But she wasn't wrong about that codex. Just be careful doing anything she suggests. Meanwhile, we can't just ignore the Tuatha that are tracking you. We need to do something about them. She said they came through Didenhill, didn't she? They don't belong in these lands, so they probably left a trail wide as an Eden's backside. Meet me there, and we'll track them down. Maybe we can find out why they're after you. Or at least how they can find you so easily. I've got some final rites to perform before I leave this place. Good luck.
Alright. Let's see. Where the fuck do I have to go? I have to leave here, but
Nirelem
still
fully
talk to her.
knows that you're coming. The Fae do not have a written language, so their tales are their lifeblood, their history, and their future all in one. The House of Ballads is where they enshrine these legends and celebrate them, time and again. I'll find you again when the time is right.
Alright, let's see here. This is the way out. Alright, I'm going to probably save my character, save my game, and then I'm gonna get off for tonight. Let's see, what else we have here? Half tempted to fight those guys, and I may still have to, we'll see. Looks like I have to. Looks like I don't have a choice, but I gotta fight these guys. How long is it gonna take before they die? How is it that I fucking dodged? That's some bullshit right there. That is some fucking bullshit. Alright, well, in any case, I'm going to take off. I'm signing off for the night. Thank you so much for joining me if you did join me. And, yeah. It's been fun. This has been a crazy day. Let's go ahead and start over this. So 18 hours. I started off with 13 hours, I think. So we put a good 5 or 6 hours into my game today. That's quite a bit. Until next time, it is I, the Berkough, signing off.